that for the third time in a row, I'm hoping that we have got a perfect stream and that my voice is normal. So please let me know if you've got this notification one more time, and let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, and if it is working okay. So let me know. I'm hoping that for the third time lucky, that technology might be my friend. I'm going to forge ahead anyway, and I'm going to try and see if it is, or it says that I'm live on my channel. So let me see. It says that I'm live on my channel. So I'm hoping that you have got the live stream and it is working okay. Please let me know. I'm hoping that my voice sounds okay. I'm hoping that it's all working okay, and that we've got a good stream. All good? Sounds clear? Perfect? Better? Whew. I feel like I've been around the world and back for 17 minutes trying to get on. Persistence has paid off. Third time lucky. I always say 3 times a charm, don't they? Oh, lordy, lordy. I don't actually know what was going on there, but live on YouTube with notification. Yes, yay, yay. Okay, so hopefully everyone can jump back on and find me. I am so sorry. I'll go back in and delete all of those bits and pieces that shouldn't be on YouTube and Facebook when I'm finished here. So welcome everybody. So this is day 4 of my Santa's workshop. I'm going against all odds to try and get this video out to you today, because I've got a really super cute project today, and I was thinking nothing is working. Like, why is it not working? But anyway, with persistence comes a little bit of help. So I am actually going to there's down in the description box in the show more. Hang on, I just want to grab one link. I know that you're probably thinking, what is she doing now? But I have some exciting news that I want to tell everybody. And I've been working really hard this morning, working on this exciting new venture that I wanted to let you all know about. So I've just typed something in the comments. So let me know if you can see what I have typed in the comments. Because the good news is my lovely friend Rose Ward from New York in the US and I have decided to partner up again, because I know that when we partnered up and we held classes and things, everybody was over the moon and everybody loved it. So I've actually been up since 4:45 this morning, video chatting with Rose, and we have got together and we have worked out some things that we are going to be doing coming up. So the first thing what I wanted to tell you is we are starting off a monthly basics foundations of card making club. So it's a subscription club. It is the basics and the foundation of card making. What I keep finding is a lot of people are telling me, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. I'm not quite sure how to cut my cardstock. I'm not quite sure what type of glue to use. I'm not sure. I don't get the stamping right. So we have decided to do a basic foundations of card making monthly subscription club. Now, we're going to be kicking it off in December. And when I say kicking it off in December, we're going to show you sneak peeks and things in December of what we're going to do. Now, my thought process is, if you want to start subscribing to this monthly club, you are going to love it. I am telling you, you are going to absolutely love it. We are going to strip right back to the basics of card making and give you that basic foundation that I feel like the reason why a lot of people struggle is they don't have the basic foundations. They don't know how to get the best out of their cardstock. They don't know what type of products to use. Deborah saying that such good news. Love, Rose. And yes, we've been very good friends and we have partnered up many times over the years. So we are actually going to bring this basics of card making monthly subscription club. Now, we will start the club full swing come the beginning of January. So how it's going to work is you will subscribe to the club, and anyone that subscribes up until the 1st of January will be getting January's club. I've put a subscription up there. If you want to subscribe now in November, then by all means, you can subscribe in November, and I will personally send you out some kits that we are going to be using in December when we actually showcase what we're going to do. So we're going to put it out there publicly on our channels in December, what we're going to do. And if you are interested, and this is just from my side of it here in Australia, if you want to subscribe right now and get in, I will actually send you what we're going to be using in December. So we are going to be doing some Christmas crafting in December. We're going to be using some of the ephemera pack, the die cuts and things in December. So we will be using that. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to bring you the basics of card making. We wanted to explain to you that if I do a card here in Australia, this is my measurements. If Rose does the same card in the US, she will share her measurements, and you will see that if you have the basic foundation of card making, the basic card bases and layers, you will be able to recreate a card no matter whether it's in the US or whether it's in Australia. So it's a really, really great opportunity to get back to basics. And even if you've been card making for a long time, or if you're brand new to card making, I am telling you, this monthly subscription club is definitely going to be for you. So we have called it the Back to Basics Foundation of Card Making Club. So the basic foundations of card making monthly subscription club. I put the link there in the comments here on YouTube. You can click on that link. You will go over to my upcoming classes and events page, and you will be able to see I've done a really quick mock-up. I'm sorry, it's because we've only been discussing it this morning. I did a quick graphic. It's going to look a lot better once I get time to actually settle in and get all my graphics all sorted. But if you want to actually sign up now in November, start your subscription going, then you will get a kit from me. This is from me in Australia. I don't know whether Rose is going to do this. She probably won't, but I will be doing the kits here in Australia if you want to sign up starting this month. Now, Rose is going to be announcing it in her Facebook Live on Friday, and we're super excited to be crafting again. We are going to have a catalog launch party again, people. Who has attended our catalog launch parties before? Because Rose and I, we have a ball when we are doing our catalog launch party. So we're going to be doing a catalog launch party in January. There will be more information that's coming. Hey, Rose, I'm just telling everyone about our Back to Basics Foundations of Card Making Club. So we will be doing a catalog launch party together. You didn't hear what I said. Okay, so I'm just saying, for me, I've decided that I've opened up my subscription already. So if anyone wants to subscribe here in November, I will be sending out the ephemera pack and the cards that we're going to be using. But you don't have to do that, Rose. I know that we discussed it this morning and said we're going to start in January. But if anyone wants to subscribe from now until the end of November, I will give you the kit. I will send you the kit. So glad we're working together again. I am super excited about it as well. But we will have more details about our catalog launch party that will be coming up. It will be a craft along session. So what this Back to Basics card making is going to be about is you're going to get inspired each month. We're going to have some videos and things, and you're going to be inspired each month, and you're going to be able to create some cards each week with the kit that you get for that month. Now, we are also going to do once a month, we are going to do a craft along together. Now, we will do a craft along that we will just make one card each, and we'll do a craft along together each month. And that's actually what we're going to showcase in December. We're going to showcase our craft along. So what actually happens is when you receive your kit, we'll do a craft along at the end of the month, and we will showcase one of the cards, and you can be able to craft along with us and hang out with us. So that's going to be a super, super fun thing that we're going to do as well. And that will be via a Zoom call. And I've still got to try and work out how I can stream that. We may stream that onto YouTube, I think, but we've got to get the details all sorted. But we're super excited to be together, doing classes and things again together. So it's something that you won't want to miss. I do have it in the description of this video. You can click on the link there and go over to my upcoming classes and events. You can also click on the link that's here in the comments, and that will take you over there as well. I will get a QR code set up eventually so that I can share that here, but super excited that we will be crafting together again and doing some classes again. Okay. Quick few things. Seasonal sale. We've got the seasonal sale at the moment that is on, and that is 10% off ink pads, 10% and all of the ink products. So re-inkers, your blends as well. So ink pads, re-inkers, and blends. 10% off cardstock. This is all out of the annual catalog. 10% off bundles. So you'll get a further 10%. So you normally get 10%. You're going to get 20% savings on bundles. That includes stamp and die bundles, and 20% off DSP. So designer series paper. So if you are in the market for stocking up on your cardstock, stocking up on a few things, today and tomorrow is the last 2 days of this sale. So it went yesterday. And thank you to everybody that ordered yesterday. It's been fantastic. So please make sure if you want to stock up on those staples and things, this seasonal sale is a great time to do it. The other thing I want to say is if you want to stock up on things like that, you may want to think about the join offer, because you get $235 worth of product and you only pay $169. Any of those products that are reduced in price can be put in a starter kit today. So just because you're talking about a starter kit and joining Stampin' Up just means that you will enjoy a discount. You'll come and be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team, which we are an awesome group all over Australia. And we are the #1 team in Australia. Just wanted to say that. I have been recognized as the #1 demonstrator here in Australia. So if you want to be a part of my awesome team, be a part of a crafty community, really, really think long and hard about that starter kit. If you want to talk to me about it, please feel free to reach out to me. I would be more than happy to talk to you about it and see if it might be the right fit for you. Now, the card that I'm creating today, I'm going to be using the decorative trees. Now, you can earn a kit of all of the 12 cards that I'm going to create in my Santa's workshop. You can actually earn a kit for free if you place an order of $150 or more. From the 11th of November, I started this special right through to Tuesday, the 26th of November. So that will be my 12 days of my Santa's workshop, and you will earn a free kit if you place a $150 order, but you need to use that host code. So you either need to scan that code that's on the screen, or you need to use my shop link in the description of this video. That is this current video. So it has to be one of my Santa's workshop videos, and use the link on that to be able to come and shop with me. But you can earn the kit for free. We've already created 3 gorgeous cards, and I'm going to hold up the 3 gorgeous cards that we've created. So we've created this beautiful one, was the first one that we did. So that was on day 1. And it's a gorgeous card that we created using the green and gold, golden greenery beautiful bundle. We did this one here that we used the gorgeous frozen edges. That was card number 2. So that was day number 2. And yesterday I showed you this fun technique of doing some embossing on dry embossing, and then using your Versamark and putting some gold embossing on the trees as well. So that was day number 3. So if you place a $150 order or more using the host code, you will get a kit to make all 12 projects that I'm going to do in my Santa's workshop. All right, we need to get to crafting because I'm now running late with all of those dramas that I had. So I'm just going to pop the camera down. So we're going to be using the Decorative Trees bundle. We are also going to be using the Season of Elegance beautiful designer series paper because I love it. We're also going to be using probably a little bit of gold foil, and we're also going to be using this gorgeous festive glimmer paper. Who loves glimmer paper? Type into the comments and let me know. Are you a glimmer paper person? Do you absolutely love glimmer paper? All right, so I need to grab a card base, and I'm got a bit of basic white thick here. So let's move these aside. The Decorative Trees bundle is a really super cute bundle. We actually used it in my 2-day craft retreat, which was super awesome. We had such a fun time, and I love this bundle. I've fallen in love with it, and especially when it's paired with the gorgeous glimmer paper. So I wanted to do a card today that you will be able to use up some of your designer series paper. So you know when you get your little strips of designer series paper and you keep thinking to yourself, what am I going to do with all these strips? This is going to be a card that you can create, and you're going to really enjoy using up those scraps of designer series paper. So I'm just going to do a cherry cobbler layer. Okay, so I've got a layer for the front. I've got my card base. All right. So some of the basics of card making that you'll be learning in this this awesome class, you'll be learning how to get the best out of your cardstock and make sure that you're not wasting any of that precious cardstock when you go to cut your layers. All right. So I'm going to do one layer for the insert, and then I'm also going to do a layer for the front. Okay, so that's my insert layer there. Now I'm going to cut my layer for the front a little bit smaller because I want to have a cute border and show that gorgeous cherry cobbler coming in underneath. Okay, so I've got my insert and I've got my layer on top. All right, now I want to emboss that layer. So let me see what embossing folder I can grab. Oh, I love this plaid embossing folder. So I'm going to use this one here, and I'm going to emboss this layer. Now, I did this the other day, and I think it's just such a quirky way of using your embossing folders and getting just a little bit different look with your embossing folders just by rotating the cardstock at a bit of an angle in that embossing folder. So now, of course, this is a large embossing folder. So you're going to need your large cut and emboss to be able to emboss this. So you won't be able to do it with your mini. I'm going to grab out my cut and emboss, and I'm going to grab my embossing folder. You love glimmer paper. Becca's saying she loves glimmer paper. Lynn can never have enough glimmer. Jill loves glimmer. Tess loves glimmer. Sue. We all love glimmer. All right. So I'm going to put my cardstock in there at an angle so that I get a really different embossed look. I could put it straight. This is actually not an embossing folder that shows straight lines. So they're actually they're like a hand-drawn plaid. So they're not actually like a definite straight. So if you're having trouble with this, some people, Jeanette says she loves girls got to have a bling. So sometimes you might look at this embossing folder and think, oh, it doesn't look like it's straight. It's not meant to be straight, but I'm also putting it at an angle to make it even more different again. So I'm using the number 1 plate, I'm using my embossing folder, and I'm using my number 3 adapter. Sorry, my number 4 grey plate. So I'm just going to run that through once, and you will get a gorgeous embossed plaid look, just like so. Okay, so you can see there, doing that angle is really different. It gives you a different look on the front. All right, so the next thing what we want to do is we want to grab some of our designer series paper, and we want to cut a couple of strips. Now, I love designer series paper. I love when we've got little strips that we can use. So I'm going to look at, I've got this scrap here. I've got this one here. I've got this red one that I can do. I think that will give me enough. So I'm just going to do 3 different ones here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my paper trimmer. So just imagine you've got some strips that you have cut with your, you've got some edge bits. We're going to do a couple of different sizes in these. We'll do a little thin one. Okay, so we've got a couple of bits there, but you may have just some scraps that you can do this with. We'll do that like that. Okay, we'll cut a couple of these. So I'll cut a thin one of that. I'll cut maybe a 1/2 inch strip. And maybe we could do a whole inch. Let's do 1 whole inch. Okay, so we've got that. And maybe we will do some of this green. Let's just do, okay, they're going to be a bit long, but it doesn't matter. We'll do that. We'll do 1/4 inch. We'll do nearly 3/4 inch. And maybe a 1/2 inch again. Okay, so I'm just getting some strips of designer series paper. So you may have offcuts, okay? So that's the whole idea of doing this, is using your offcuts of your designer series paper. So I've got a couple of bits there and there. And I want to cut some glimmer to go in here. Sorry, I lost a piece on the ground. And I also want to cut some of this glimmer. So let me see what I've got here. Got that, I've got that, and I've got that. So that's the 3 different greens. So let's cut some of these. I'm just going to do a little 1/4 inch strip of that one. This one here, we might do, oh, that one's got a rough edge. Let's do that side. A 1/2 inch strip. Can we do that? Can I do that? Oh, yes. Okay, there. And a bit of the green. We'll do a 1/2 inch strip of the green. Okay, I might do a little bit more of that red. I love the red. Let's do a bit thicker bit of the red. All right, let's see what we've got here. You love that embossing folder? Yeah, it's pretty cute. All right, so what I want to do is I want to pop some of these on here. I want to do some pretty awesome, we might do that one in there. Okay, so I'm just arranging these bits and pieces just randomly here on my, I want to do the gold bit on there. Okay, I've got this green that I could possibly put maybe in here. Okay, and let's do, I was going to say I've got a bit more glimmer. Let's do possibly a piece of this. No, we need some green in there. This green and possibly a piece of that. Okay. I don't know whether you can see where I'm going with this, but I just want to do a nice little edge bit down this side here using this gorgeous designer series paper. All right. So, and I might even do a little strip of, no, that's too thick. I need a little strip of red just up in there. That looks pretty good. Actually, maybe we could do that and then the red. All right. Okay. So I want to have a bit of a rough look like that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take my silicone mat and I'm going to grab my Seal Plus. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some Seal Plus. I'm going to add some Seal Plus on there. Now I'm just going to fold that over and I'm just going to add that to where I want it to be on the top there. Okay. Now you can do it totally different to this. You don't have to use the Seal Plus if you don't want to. I don't mind doing this because it's easy to put them on and distribute them with the Seal Plus. We could use liquid glue, but who wants to get liquid glue all over them? Not me. All right, so we have that. I'm just going to add a little bit on this one and that. Okay, a little bit on the glimmer So if it comes out over the edge, if your bits are too narrow, all you've got to do is fold that Seal Plus over, and it will physically fold over and sit really nicely. So I want this to be quite crazy looking. I might even tear this. Let's tear a little bit. Okay, got a bit of a torn bit there. Let's tear another bit. Let's tear this bit here. Oh, that's going to look nice. All right, so we're just going to do that. Once again, a little bit of Seal Plus, lining that up. I might leave this one not torn. All right, we'll do that there. I want it to look fairly rugged looking, so we might tear this one. So we've got some torn, some not. All right, there. Okay, we won't tear this one. We'll pop him out there like that. This one here, we're going to pop in down through there. Okay, so we have that just there like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our snips and we're going to snip those off. So line it up on the edge of your cardstock. Now you can keep all these pieces and do another one. Okay, so the bits that you cut off, keep them all and then you can do another one. Okay, I'm not going to do another one right here now, but keep them all and then you can do another one. So we have that gorgeous look there. So that, lay it up onto our card. Straight away, we've got a really cute card and we're just using strips of paper. So great way to use your leftover strips of paper. So let's grab some liquid glue and we will adhere that to our cherry cobbler layer. Okay. So there, like that. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I want to use these gorgeous dies with this set because these dies, I can tell you, are absolutely stunning. I'm going to do something really special on so I want to do something really special on here. So I'm going to show you something about this stamp set because it's really, really super cute. Let's grab our stamp set. So we're going to cut just a cute tree out of some beautiful, what have I got? I've got red glimmer here. Or do I have, I've got red glimmer, so I can cut a cute little tree. I might do a gorgeous, let me see what color cardstock I've got here. Let's do a Mossy Meadow cardstock tree. So I'm going to do a solid tree in Mossy Meadow. And I'm going to do some gold glimmer over the top. We might do, seeing we've done a plaid embossing folder, we might do the plaid thing over the top. All right, so I'm going to add that there. I'm going to add that there. All right, so I need my cutting pads. We're just going to cut out the basic large tree, which is the solid tree. So I'm going to use some of our Mossy Meadow to do that tree. And I'm also going to cut out this cute plaid Christmas tree out of the gorgeous red glimmer. Okay. All right, and I'm going to run it back through. Now, when you've got these, when you're cutting out a glimmer with these, you may want to really make sure that you do run it through a couple of times and make sure that it's cut out properly, because you'll see on the back that it's definitely cut out properly when you can see all those cut up pieces. If you haven't cut it out properly, these dies are a nightmare trying to pluck out all the pieces if you haven't got it cut through properly. All right, so I'm just going to use my handy dandy take your pick tool with the brush tip end and go through with my brush and try and get some of those bits and pieces out before I take it out of the die. It creates a mess on your floor, and I just vacuumed my craft room floor this morning. So once again, I'm going to have another mess. So sometimes it's easy to pop out those pieces when you've got it still in the die rather than once you've pulled it out of the die. But there is some little tiny pieces. For the sake of the video, I'm probably not going to pop out all of those little pieces. I'll try and pop out as many as I can. But just for the sake of the video, we may not pop out absolutely every piece so that we can get on with the video, because I'm already running late and I do have an appointment at 10 o'clock, which it's 1:45 now. So I'm going to be definitely late for my appointment. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm also going to stamp with my stamp and the tree over the top of my mossy meadow tree there. So I'm just going to grab a block and pop that tree up on a block, and we'll grab our, I'm actually going to do Old Olive ink. My Old Olive ink works better than my Mossy Meadow at the moment. I've just ordered 2 more Mossy Meadow ink pads. All right, so we're just going to line up our tree and stamp that tree image over the top. So we've got a little bit of foliage happening there with our Old Olive ink. We're then going to grab this cute, gorgeous die cut, and we're going to pop it over the front. So we're going to get that really, I need to get rid of those white bits. We're going to get that really nice plaid looking Christmas tree on the front here. So let's grab my silicone mat that I just had and my handy dandy little foam. Actually, I'm going to use this one because it's got some glue on it. So let's use this one. All right, so I'm going to use my handy little foam trick with my glue. So I'm going to squeeze some glue up into the corner. I'm going to use my cute little sponge on an office clip, and we're going to spread some of that glue around, and we're going to dab onto the back of our Christmas tree. All right, and then I can layer that up over the top, and you have a super cute looking tree that we're going to pop up on the front. So let's leave that there. We'll pop a block over the top of it for it to adhere on. All right, let's move that out of the way. Now what I want to do here is I want to stamp some of these cute little ornaments because they are super cute, and it's really I've actually got some ornaments here that I've cut out of glimmer. It's a couple of different colors, but we can put them in. It doesn't matter what color ornaments we have on the inside of our card. So let's grab our ink pad. I'm going to use Crumb Cake ink pad, and we're going to create, what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4 ornaments. So let's create some cute ornaments on the top here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we've got some cute ornaments there. We're going to use our Take Your Pick tool and our liquid glue, and we are just going to add some little dots of liquid glue, and we will be able to get our ornaments to glue on where the bottom of those bows are. So with the handy dandy Take Your Pick tool, you can pick up your colored ornaments and be able to just pop them on wherever you want. So we've got pink, and we've got, this is our Pretty in Pink, and this is our Peach Pie. So these are our other glimmer papers, which are super cute for doing anything with Christmas. All right, and that one there. So we've got some gorgeous ornaments on the inside of our card. All right, let's fold our card base. So I'm just going to fold the card base like so. So this is our thick basic white. My words are running away with me at the moment. So this is our thick basic white. I'm going to score that with my bone folder so that I get that really nice fold. we have this piece here. Now, I'm going to just adhere my tree. I want to pop my tree up on the front here. And I want to use some of that gorgeous ribbon that we have, this beautiful red and gold ribbon. So I'm actually just going to add a bit of my, my Seal Plus. I'm just going to grab some Seal Plus. I'm just going to add some Seal Plus there on the front like that. I'm then going to grab my ribbon and I'm just going to do, I'm going to start from the bottom. I'm just going to do a cute squiggly bit of ribbon in underneath that tree. So I'm just going to squiggle it up like so that we get a cute bit of that ribbon that's going to be in under our tree. I might need a little bit more Seal Plus up there. And we'll do it like that. Okay. So just like that. And then, of course, our tree is going to sit on top here. Okay, so we're going to pop our tree up on top. So let's grab some dimensionals and we'll pop that tree up. Now, for this card, I'm actually not going to put a sentiment on the front because I think the front is gorgeous. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that there like that. We could do, actually, no, I tell a lie. We could do May Your Days Be Merry. Let's do something like that. I'm going to grab a narrow strip of cardstock. One of these. Okay, let's do that in Old Olive. Then we've got the Old Olive out. We may as well do it in Old Olive. Daryl saying that you can't have enough bling in his opinion on cards. Correct. All right, so let's do May Your Days Be Merry. Okay, on that there. We can do that on the front. Why not? Okay, so we've got that. Now on the inside, I actually want to do, let's do Season's Greetings on the inside. So we'll grab that on a block. And I'm going to do that just in our Old Olive as well. So we'll do Season's Greetings in there. Okay. And then it's just a case of, I'm going to adhere this just down. I'm not going to pop it up for the simple fact that we've got the tree popped up. So I know that for a lot of people, you may be saying, you know, for postage, it's too thick and bulky. If that's the case, you don't have to pop your tree up. You can physically just put your tree glued down on that one level. You don't have to pop it up. But this is me. I don't care about extra postage because all I care about is it looking fantastic for the person that actually receives it. So I'm going to pop up my sentiment as well on the top of that tree. So I'm just using a foam strip. And we're just going to pop that. No, I'm going to put it straight. I like it straight. Okay, so I'm going to pop that over the top and then I'm going to adhere that one on the inside. And of course, we're going to need a little bit more bling. So we could possibly do, you know me, I like my Drucy gems. So let's possibly do some of these gorgeous Drucy gems. We'll do, I'm thinking just 2 down here. So one of the medium and one of the large there. And then, of course, we all know a spritzing of Wink of Stella is just going to take it to a whole new level. So let's grab our Wink, if I can find my Wink of Stella. And can you believe it? I cannot find my Wink of Stella. I had it this morning. No. We can't not have Wink. It's got to be in this drawer. I've got to be overlooking. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I've got to be overlooking it. Okay, let's add a little bit of Wink on the front. and a little bit to the inside. And there you have it. So there is card number 4 out of my Santa's workshop. So isn't that just gorgeous? Look at the bling and look at the shimmer and shine on that card. Now, wouldn't you just love to get a Christmas card like that? Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm sure lots of your friends and family would love to receive a gorgeous Christmas card like that. And the best part about it is we're actually using up leftover designer series paper. So it's a great way it's a great way to be able to use up your leftover designer series paper. So thank you very much for hanging out with me and bearing with me through those technical difficulties. I haven't had technical difficulties like that in a long, long time. I have no idea why it did that this morning, but it was going crazy. So just remember, if you want to be a part of that awesome beginners basics foundations of card making, if you want to be a part of that subscription club, I'm telling you, you're going to have a wonderful time. I'm just going to put it up there again. You will find the link down in the show more box down below, but if you wanted to click on that link and go over and subscribe, as I said, I will be taking subscriptions now, because if you subscribe now, you're going to get what we use in December, and we will start the actual club off full swing in January. But if you do your subscription and set your subscription up right now, you will get what we're going to do in December. You'll get the product to be able to play with and to be able to create some gorgeous cards with. So as I said, we are aiming at helping you with the basic foundations of card making, to make your card making easier, to make sure that you actually have the foundations, that you know how to use the most out of your cardstock, how to be able to cut your card bases and your layers properly. So it's going to be a really, really awesome club to be a part of. Each month you will get a component of product, and each month we will build on the foundations of card making. So each month we will teach you more and more and more ways of helping you with your card making and making your card making easier. I want everybody to feel the joy when it comes to card making. I don't want you to be struggling because you don't know how to cut things right. I don't want you to be struggling because things aren't working right because you're not having that product knowledge. So our basic foundations of card making is all about teaching you every tip and trick that we know to help you with your card making and make your card making easier. Okay, so you can actually click on that link that's in the description there. Sorry, in the comments, you can actually click on the link that is in the description of this video. I'm hoping the link is there. I will be sending out emails, so if you're not on my email list, please feel free to jump onto my email list. Don't forget about the awesome sale that we have happening at the moment, our seasonal sale. Please make sure, if you want to stock up on cardstock and things, we've got great reductions on the cardstock. Also, if you want to get your kit for the Santa's workshop, if you want to earn a free kit, all you need to do is place a $150 order with me online using my host code. You need to scan that QR code there. If you want to go over to my online store, you can use the link in the description of this video. The only other thing is to let you know that if you think that you want to spend some money on those supplies and things, you may want to think about joining my Wild Heart Crafters team. We are the #1 team in Australia, and it has been super, super awesome to be named as #1 demonstrator in Australia. And I would love to invite you into my crafty community. So if you want to hang out with crafty people, you want to be supported with your crafting, please feel free to scan that QR code or give me a call and see if joining Stampin' Up and enjoying a discount would be for you. So it is an awesome way to buy your products. It's a good way to help you with your creativity and to feel like you belong somewhere and you're a part of a team, and you meet other friends along the way. Thanks, everyone. I will be back again tomorrow morning, hopefully with no problems with technology tomorrow at 9 a.m. for another live crafty session. Thanks, everyone. Have a lovely day.